gun control, he's doing exactly what you're saying. He's trying to stop us from having 223 rounds, from having 308 rounds. And this is nuts. It's not going to work.
Well, I mean, I'd like to brag and say I'm real smart, but I'm really not. I just go off what the white papers in government and corporations say they're going to do versus what they publicly say on the news. I mean, my job's like reading a TV guide. I mean, the UN on July 7th, 2001, at the UNITER meeting in New York with thousands in attendance, said we're going to take every civilian-owned firearm, period, single shot, black powder. We're going to take all of it. So, you know, that's their goal. And so we're just laying it out. I mean, now the veterans found out that Obama was planning to make them get their own insurance. I mean, the people are finding out that it's a bunch of Madoff criminals. The state police in your organization, I mean, are they aware of the banker takeover and how that's a scam as well?
Well, not quite. That's a little too esoteric for them. I try to explain to some of them. Some of them get it some way, some portions of it, but they don't get it totally. You know? That's a little bit of difficult road to hoe.
But you're saying on the Second Amendment issue, and because the document, cop killer, white supremacists, we've got to restrict guns. You know, they mixed that in. They saw through that.
Right. They seen clearly through that because, like I said, a lot of them, almost majority of them, you know, they have guns, they have rifles, they go to ranges to shoot, and I guess some of them are called gun nuts, you know, and they're not going to get their guns. They're not.
But they are trying to hire a bunch of social worker, mainline liberal types who are anti-gun to be police. But once they get into the culture, it is a pro-Second Amendment, pro-self-defense culture. I mean, the 10% that are brainwashed, what are they like?
A few of them are Obama supporters, and a couple might know mainly because they're wives and they get harassed for it. You know, it's kind of hard to have a cookie cutter for them. It runs the gamut. You know, they could be left and right, but.
Well, but I mean, you're saying that 10%, though, are just buying this. I mean, they get a thing saying basically Ron Paul supporters are terrorists, libertarians are terrorists, and they buy that.
They buy it, about 10%, but they get harassed. You know, wake up, you know. By, you know, the other officers, they harass them about it. Come on, you guys got to wake up. Just one article, and actually it sits right on my briefing table in the briefing room, and so people view it every day and make fun of it. You know, this was, I think, the coup de grace for the New World Order, at least in this little battle. This is waking a lot of people up as to what's really going on in this country.
Well, I think the police I talk to are starting to realize, too, it's not going to be a fun job trying to disarm the American people because 10% of gun owners, a lot of them are veterans. They're not happy about life, the economy. If 10% of 140 million gun owners fight back, we're talking about 10 million, 14 million people. I mean, do the police ever talk about what it would be like to try to go out and confiscate guns?
No, not specifically. I don't think it's going to come. They don't think it's going to come to that. But I try to put that little thought in their head so they at least think about it. So when that decision does arrive, at least they have thought about it.
Well, they'll keep doing it incrementally, but you know, I just hope that officers are supposed to judge the law as well as the facts, have a wide discretion, because I read over the law, and I just, you know, I know most police are pro-Second Amendment because they understand guns, they're not stupid, but then you've got that other type where you can be in the countryside now in East Texas, walking across the road to your land to go bird hunt, and a cop will pull up and say, what's that shotgun for? So there's certainly that percentage, that 10%. Well, I mean, I'm sure you've heard about Ron Paul supporters that have been harassed, and now we know why. Well, why do you have a Ron Paul sticker? Well, why are you asking?
Yes, I have heard about Ron Paul supporters since I am one being harassed, and so look for it. And like you said, I want to. Jason Berman said keep a tape recorder with you. And I do keep a tape recorder in my car, and I do carry a badge and everything, but I still keep a tape recorder because, hey, this conversation goes downhill. I want verifiable proof that I was stopped illegally for a Ron Paul sign on the back of my car.
Well, officer, this has been an amazing discussion. We salute your courage and what you've done, and I want to get you back in the next few weeks for a longer interview here on the show. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
You're welcome, and thank you for all the hard work.
God bless you. All right, there he goes, state police officer of an unnamed state, David. We're going to come back and go to Stuart Rhodes with Oath Keepers. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Millions of Americans are beginning to realize the enormity of the economic and political problems facing the U.S. and the world. And for the first time in their lives, they are feeling the need for preparedness. Ready Reserve Foods has been in continuous operation, manufacturing the finest and dehydrated foods for almost 40 years. Ready Reserve is the manufacturer. Unlike other companies that just broker canned foods, Ready Reserve controls the quality from start to finish with double enameled cans and nitrogen packaging. When purchasing from Ready Reserve Foods, you are buying factory direct at wholesale prices. Other companies are quoting delivery times of 1 to 2 months, while Ready Reserve ships within 5 business days. Many companies do not even offer a catalog. We will be more than happy to send a catalog to you free of charge. Dial 1-800-453-2202, 1-800-453-2202, or visit our website at ReadyReserveFoods.com. Factory direct, wholesale pricing from Ready Reserve Foods. Call us at 1-800-453-2202.
In the New World Order's war against humanity, Barack Obama is the tip of the spear.
We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
The Obama deception completely destroys the myth that Obama is working for the best interest of the American people.
Well, Obama's already fudging. He's fudged since day one in this election.
If you have a demagogue with a fanatical mass movement of personality cultists who is imposing the program of a group of extreme bankers and finance oligarchs, that's fascism.
It's not about left or right. It's about a one-world government. This film documents who Obama works for, the lies he has told, and his real agenda. Get your copy of The Obama Deception today at Infowars.com or download it in super high quality at PrisonPlanet.tv. The Obama Deception. The people strike back.
Have you ever felt like the United States government knows way too much about your financial affairs? I continue to hear stories about property seizures, frozen bank accounts, confiscation of stocks and bonds. It makes me wonder if the U.S. citizen will ever again have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Unfortunately, with the Drug and Money Laundering Act, the IRS Revenue Ruling 6045 of 1984, and the Trading with the Enemy Act and Franklin D. Roosevelt's Executive Order of 1933, some precious metal holdings are subject to government intervention. For this reason, Midas Resources has prepared a report explaining the boundaries of trading precious metals privately. Whether if you have any intention of trading with Midas Resources or not, I have instructed my representatives to give this report out free. Call for your free copy at 1-800-686-2237. When investing, always proceed with caution. Again, call 1-800-686-2237. Exercise your legal right to trade metals privately. 1-800-686-2237.
Attention, an important product from HempUSA.org, microplant powder, will change your life by removing all types of positive toxins, such as heavy metals, parasites, bacteria, viruses, and fungus from the digestive tract and stomach wall so you can absorb nutrients. Microplant powder is 89% silica and packed with a negative charge that attracts positive toxins from the blood, organs, spine, and brain. This product has the ability to rebuild cartilage and bone, which allows synovial fluid to return to the joints. Silica is a precursor to calcium, meaning the body turns silica into calcium and is great for the heart. There is no better time than now to have microplant powder on your shelf or in your storage shelter. And with an unlimited shelf life, you can store it anywhere. Call 908-691-2608 or visit HempUSA.org. It's a great way to change your life. So call 908-691-2608 or visit us at HempUSA.org today.
Don't worry, this show is documented. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burned.
Kurt Nemo's got the story up. Baldwin, Paul, and Barr send letter in opposition to MIAC report to Missouri officials. Good job, Kurt Nemo, on that. We'll have a letter up there soon. But we need to add in here that they're considering suing. That needs to be in the headline. They're considering litigation if lies not retracted or demonization not retracted. Something like Ron Paul, Bob Barr.